Hello students, hope all of you are doing well. Today's topic is sentence rearrangement. It is also called para jumbles. So we will try to find out some tricks to solve them. Para jumbles, it means rearrangement of sentences or paragraph is one of the most important, easiest and the commonly seen questions in competitive exams like IBPS, UPSC, SSC, UGC, CAT or CLAT, etc. Extensive practice is the key to solve these questions. If your common sense and your speed is good, then these questions will be the score maker. So there is no such strategies or logics to solve these type of questions, but don't be disheartened because just study them and use them in the exercise that follow and you will be comfortable with them. Actually, when solving jumbled sentences or sequence of words, actually it has so many names. So type questions. First determine the subject and the predicate. Now you should know the definitions of subject as well as of predicate. Subject means the part which names the person or thing we are speaking about, and predicate means the same part of the sentence, the part that tells something about the subject. So first of all, first trick is understand the theme of the passage. If the theme is understood, then the questions on sentence rearrangement can easily be solved. Try to locate the first or the last sentence of the para jumble, which is sometimes very easily found or identified. So generally the first sentence will introduce the theme of the paragraph and will not begin with a conjunction like because, so, but, etc. So this tip will help you to locate the first sentence of the sentence rearrangement questions. Next, you may also look for transition words and linking words. They also sometimes help you to put the sentences in an order in sentence rearrangement. So look for the transition words. Transition words, what are they? They are used to connect one idea to the next, and these words are very important in sentence rearrangement questions. So they help the reader to flow more smoothly from one point to the next. Actually, they give the reason or the logic. So carefully observing the transition words will give you a clue of the sentence that leads or follows the sentence containing transition word. So some of the most important transition words to observe in sentence rearrangement questions are like, also, again, as well as, besides, furthermore, in addition, likewise, moreover, similarly, consequently, hence, otherwise, subsequently, therefore, thus, as a rule, generally, for instance, for example, for one thing, above all, aside from, barring, besides, in other words, in short, instead, likewise, on one hand. So students, kindly remember these words and look for these words in the parajumbled sentences. So in sentence rearrangement questions, the whole paragraph should have a smooth flow. Questions in the whole paragraph should have a smooth flow once the sentences are arranged. So look for the short forms and abbreviations in the sentences. Actually, this is very useful in paragraphs in which both short form or abbreviations and full name are given. For example, ONGC, if comes in your jumbled sentence, it is used as Oil and Natural Gas Corporation. Charles Dickens, instead of using this short form, Dickens is given. Dr. Manmohan Singh, instead of this we use Dr. Singh. So in these cases where both the full form and the abbreviations are present, you can recognize. So students, next trick you can find out while solving para jumbles is that whenever sentences come before you, if you are able to recognize the subject, it means with subject there are some features joined with it, and these features or characteristics are known as adjectives in English. So whenever there is an adjective in the sentence, actually, if this adjective is regarding the quantity, number, quality, size, age, shape, color, etc. So, how you will rearrange these adjectives in the parajumbles? There is a strategy to solve it. In this, if there are so many adjectives and these adjectives are of different kinds, just remember the adjective orders as they come in the sentences. According to this adjective order, you have to arrange them in the parajumble. So kindly remember these specific adjective orders in the sentences so that you don't face any problem while solving the sentences on parajumbles having adjectives orders in them. This order is, first of all, quantity or number should come, then quality, size, age, shape, color. Then proper adjective, often it can be about nationality, other places of origin or material, then purpose or qualifier. So this is the order of the adjective in the sentences. So when they are used in the different types of the sentences, kindly rearrange them by using this strategy. Next, for example, I love that really big old green antique car. See, this is the order that always parked at the end of the street. I have put them in bold letters, the adjectives. My sister adopted a beautiful big white bulldog. You see, beautiful, it is about the kind, the big, it is about the size, and the white, it's about the color. When there are two or more adjectives that are from the same group, the word and is placed between the two adjectives and will come in between them. Like house is green and red, here and is has come between green and red color. The library has old and new books in between, and conjunction has come. When there are three or more adjectives from the same adjective group, then place a comma between each of the coordinate adjectives. Let's see it through examples. We live in the big green, white and red house at the end of the street. My friend lost a red, black and white watch. A comma is not placed between an adjective and the noun. So, this is how you may arrange the adjectives. Now the next technique to solve the parajumbles is look for the cause and effect in the sentence rearrangement sentences. Look for the words or phrases explicitly indicating that one thing causes another or logically determines another. This will help you to put the sentence rearrangement sentences in order. Like these words or phrases are accordingly, in order to, because, so that, consequently, therefore and given. All these words are showing cause and effect, and you have to put that strategy while solving parajumbled sentences. Let's see how we can apply these strategies to solve rearrangement of sentences by solving these sentences. Directions for the questions 1 to 5. In these questions, the first and the last sentence of the passage are numbered 1 and 6. It means in between from 2nd to 5th series you have to find out the logic. The rest of the passage is split into 4 parts and named P, Q, R and S. These 4 parts are not given in their specific or proper order. So read these sentences and find out which of the 4 combinations is correct. First sentence, the traveler said, "Can you tell me the way to the nearest inn?" It means the first part is given. Next part is, do you want one in which you can spend the night? Yes, said the peasant. Go right down the road, turn to the left. Yes, replied the traveler. And the sixth one, thanks a lot. It means a traveler is asking a peasant as the answer is given by the peasant. It means when the traveler is putting a question to the peasant, then the series would be P, not P, it's Q. Yes, said the peasant. After Q, there is yes, replied the traveler. So, I have highlighted the answer, that is QPSR. If you find out, there is a logic in this series, as the traveler is asking to the peasant, "Can you tell me the way to the nearest inn?" Then the peasant said yes. After that, "Do you want one in which you can spend the night?" The peasant is asking to the traveler. So this is the second part. After that, traveler said yes. So it means it becomes the QPS. After that R, then peasant says, "Go right down the road and turn to the left." So this is how you can form the right sentence. And at the last, in the sixth sentence, thank a lot. This is given by the traveler. Next sentence, money is not the root of all evils. This is the first sentence. After that, specific sentences are given, not in proper order. Last sentence is no. We can only say that money is the root of some evil. It means this series is regarding, some says that money is not the root of all evils, and we have to prove it that money is not the root of all evils, but at the end we can say it is the root of only some evils. So first of all, which can be the second sentence? Second sentence can be like the first is saying money is not the root of all evils. Even purposelessly, cruelty can be seen in many instances of evil behavior. Here is a clue that money is not the root. Even cruelty can be seen in many instances of evil behavior where there is no purpose. So this is the second sentence. After that, for example is given how purposeless cruelty can be seen without having the money. For example, neither teachers nor parents profit in any way by torturing children. In this sentence, example is given, teachers and parents, when they do cruelty upon their students or upon their children, there is no such motive of getting money, still they do that. It means purposeless cruelty is there. Next, what about the desire for power driving people to horrible crimes? So, it's the desire that power driving people to do horrible crimes. After that, the evils of sexual offenders are not motivated by financial gains. It means money is not the root of evil. Next, at last, we can only say that money is the root of only some evil. So, the correct series is QRPS. Next is, even the smallest insect of living world is made up of a large number of cells. In this sentence, this is the first. Next is the an ant. Now the examples of different insects we have to take. That's why the correct series would be from the Q. And the Q is an ant or a gnat, for example, is composed of hundreds or thousands of the cells. Next, furthermore, it means addition to that. Furthermore, here the conjunction came. How we can do the addition to the Q? It's written in the P part, that is, the cells in these small creatures widely differ in their structure and their function. Next, even a mite has cells making up its skeletal structure. Next is, it also has cells dedicated to digestive and reproductive functions. So we can see there is a coherence in all the sentences. The correct series is the QPRS. And the last one sentence is, the cell system of small organisms is microscopic but marvelous, isn't it? Next is, advocates of space program argue for spending huge amounts of money on exploring Mars. It means we are talking about the advocates or the persons who are in the favor of the space program, who are giving the arguments against the space program. So it means we have to see how these arguments follow, and this argument is followed in the S. These enthusiasts. Now it means in this enthusiast we are talking about the advocates of space program. So this is the proper link. These enthusiasts argue that Mars could be a perennial source of material for us Earthlings. Next one is, but still there is no firm evidence of any valuable mineral that can be extracted from Mars and transported to Earth. Next, they are also unrealistic about the cost of transportation that will be involved in interplanetary movement of men and the animal. Next, first of all, unrealistic topic, then worst all of these. The worst one is that nobody has any idea what undesirable microbes or poisonous materials we will be importing from Mars. It means when we are talking about the worst, this conjunction, and earlier we talked about the unrealistic, this adjective. It means between the both worst and the unrealistic, worst can't follow it. It is the superlative degree. We will take first of all unrealistic. After that worst part will come. And after that, the sixth sentence, our race to Mars is likely to be a wild goose chase, means difficult task. So this is how we solve the para jumbers. Next sentence. One light passenger plane flew off course some times ago. It crashed in the mountains and its pilot was killed. So it's about a plane crash. So let's see the next is the only passenger. It means there were so many passengers and the only passengers yani two persons were survived. One, a young woman and her two baby daughters were unhurt in this plane crash. Now see, after that they are talking about, it was the middle of the winter. They are talking about the weather, and the weather is of winter, and winter it can be followed by snow lay thick on the ground. So it is the series Q. First of all, first sentence. After that, the only passenger, a young woman. After that, Q, it was the middle of the winter. After that, P, snow lay thick on the ground. And then next, the woman knew the nearest village was miles away. How the woman can knew that the nearest village is far away? Because in such a chilly winter weather, how a village can be near? That's why then R will come. So the correct series will be SQPR. And the last sentence 6. When it grew dark, she turned a suitcase into a bed and put the children inside it. So covering them with all the clothes she could find. So this is the series you have to solve according to the meaning. Next 6 to 10 sentences in these questions. The first and the last part of the sentences are numbered 1 and 6. The rest of the sentences are split into 4 parts and named PQRS. This is also the same sequence as we studied earlier. So these 4 parts are not given in their correct order. You have to read the sentences and find out which of the 4 combinations is correct. Let's see. First is the lead story. Next one can be the lead story. The lead story is about In Two Nights News. So this is the series. The lead story in Two Nights News concerns about. Now the verb will come in Two Nights News. After that verb will come, and that verb is given in the R part. So concerns the fire. Which kind of fire? Now the adjective will come. That adjective which is given from the S. It means it is a complex sentence, and which has come, which is a relative clause. Relative clause tells about the features of the sentence coming before it, and that noun fire has come before it, and this which is describing about the qualities of the fire. कहाँ पर वो fire लगी, कैसे हुई? Which engulfed the Columbia College, and after that at what time? At 4 a.m. So P will come. So the correct series will be QRSP. The lead story in Two Nights News concerns the fire which engulfed the Columbia College at 4 a.m. this morning. So you see how the adjective orders will come. Next is in less than a week, and the last is a major disaster. In less than a week, the telecommunication people, this is the subject we talked about earlier, and after that, after the subject, verb will come. That verb is given in Q part. Have restored the functioning of the processor. Which functioning? Functioning of the processor. Controlled exchange, and after that, which had suffered a major disaster. So you see how the sentence has become logical when we did the series, took the series of SQPR. Next, as my jogging enthusiast sister. It means sister is the noun, jogging enthusiast its adjective has been given, feature of the sister has been given, quality of the sister has been given. Was often bothered by neighborhood dogs means sister. It's about the sister who was often bothered by neighborhood dogs on her daily run. When she was bothered by the neighborhood dogs, when she was on her daily run. So series would be P, S, and after that her husband started to accompany her on bicycle because of her fear of the neighborhood dogs when she was on her daily run. With the stick in hand. So her husband started to accompany her on a bicycle with the stick in the hand. Why the stick in the hand? To ward off any attackers. So this is the correct series. We see it's like a story. First of all, as my jogging enthusiast sister, it's about the sister. Then the verb will come, was often bothered by neighborhood dogs. When she was bothered about the neighborhood dogs on her daily run. So what happened? Her husband started to accompany her on bicycle. And what did he carry? With a stick in his hand. Why a stick? To ward off any attackers. So this is how you will solve the para jumble. Next, an electrical circuit. So this sentence is about an electrical circuit. After electrical circuit, where is the verb? Verb is a circle. Definition of it is a circle. Circle of wires, it is Q. Which is, now again relative clause has come. Relative clause comes between two sentences to describe about it. Which is, what kind of? Which is designed to. How it is designed to? Carry electricity. So the correct series would be SQPR. Next 10th sentence. We have pleasure. What kind of pleasure we have? We have pleasure in informing you. What kind of information? That. Here the relative clause that has come, that we have reserved. What we have reserved? A double room with bath. Why? For how many days? For 5 days, from September 4 to 8th September. Both days inclusive. So you see how the structure is formed by the relative clauses. Next is again the same instructions and the directions will be given to you. The first and the last part of the sentences are numbered 1 and 6. In between 4 parts are jumbled and you have to put them in correct order. How? First of all, the sentence is about a dictionary. Beginning sentence has been given. It is a dictionary. What kind of dictionary is? Dictionary definition. A dictionary is a book. S will come containing alphabetically arranged words about which information is given. You see how the sentences are arranged. Correct order will be S, R, P, Q. Next is agriculture. Now the subject of the sentence is agriculture. It means, what is agriculture? Definition. Definition is given, gives us food. Agriculture gives, verb se start hoga. After it means it is the subject and this is the predicate. Agriculture gives us food. Cotton for our clothes. It means food देता है. Cotton है हमारे clothes के लिए. After that, and sugar cane for our industries. Raw material after that, like jute. It is agriculture gives us food. This is the predicate part. Cotton for our clothes, raw materials like jute, and sugar cane for our industries, and food for cattle. So the correct answer will be SPQR. Next is today political freedom. What is today political freedom? It assures people equality before law. So R will come. And the right. What kind of right? To elect their government. However, money and all that money can buy is not fairly distributed. So the correct order will be RPSQ. Next sentence. By far the most logical step. What is this most logical step? It is to relieve the housewife of routine. It means housewives को उनके routine से relieve करना, मुक्त करना. How it is possible? By far the most logical step to relieve the housewife of their routine is. Now the verb should come. So the after P, S will come. Is to provide a robot. Which can be. What kind of robot? Its feature is given by using a relative clause which can be programmed to carry out standard operations. When to carry out these standard operations? When switched by the housewife. So this is, you see how the correct series is formed. First of all, subject should be there. Then it can be, after the subject, its adjective can come. After the adjective, its verb can come. And after the verb, its feature can come with the relative pronoun. So you have to see this kind of words to find out the solution of para jumbled sentences. Next, let's see. During the reign of the Emperor Tiberius P. called Phaedrus, in ancient Rome, this is the time is given. An Augustan storyteller, this is about the storyteller who, what did he do? Cold fed. First of all, the sentence, actually here is the gap. First sentence is during the reign of the Emperor Tiberius. Then we have to find out the series. In ancient Rome, this is the time is given. Then an Augustan storyteller, what did he called? He was called Phaedrus. He translated the Aesop's fables into Latin and also added some tales of his own. So correct series will be SQPR. Let's see next sentence. The pigeons were used as messengers when in the olden days to carry messages which were tied to their feet. So correct series will be PRSQ. Next sentence. The school has always been the most important means of transferring the wealth of tradition from one generation to the next. So students, I hope you have understood how to find out the first of all subject, then predicate, that must be followed by a verb. After that relative clause can be there to define the quality of noun or pronoun. After that logic and reasoning, and at the last sixth sentence that is given to you. Next sentence. When she got to her house, there was nothing to retrieve. All valuables were smashed or stolen, and the curtains were burned, books were ripped to shreds. It's about a disaster. After that, her medals and trophies had been flung everywhere, and after that, the house had been completely ransacked. Mrs. M stood in the center of her bedroom looking at a ruined copy of the Quran, forcing back her tears. You see how this sentence was logically formed. You have just to find out the order, and the order is correct one. So that's why answer will be PQRS, and after that the sixth sentence. Next, first sentence is given, that is the student came late to the school. The watchman didn't allow him inside the school. When the student will come late, naturally the watchman will not allow. So the second sentence will be Q. After that, what happened? The boy was waiting outside for some times. Boy was waiting. Then what did he decide? He then decided to go home. Why? He went home weeping, and then it was a bad day for him. You see what kind of story is given? Correct logic is there. So QRSP. This is the right answer of this para jumbled. Next sentence. Oliver dozed off again, and it has been bright day for hours when Oliver opened his eyes जब open की Oliver ने, but then what happened? In 3 days time he was able to sit in an easy chair well propped up with pillows, and he was still too weak to walk. Then he felt cheerful and happy. The crisis of the disease was safely past, and he belonged to the world again. Now see how this sentence came at last, because it's the description of the Oliver who was badly ill, but how recovery came in first 3 days time it happened. He could not, he was too weak to walk, still he felt cheerful and happy. Why he was cheerful and happy? Logic is given, because the crisis of the disease was safely past. After that what happened? Crisis खत्म हो गया था disease का. That's why he belonged to the world again. It means he was feeling himself to the world connected again. After that what happened? Mrs. Bedzin had him carried downstairs into the little housekeeper's room which belonged to her. So the correct series is QRSP. So students, I hope you have understood the para jumbles very well. So I would like to add a success note, that is the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. If you will put that little extra efforts while solving these para jumbles, you don't always get what you wish for, that's true, but for you, whatever you get, what you work for. It means it is only that little extra hard work that you will get what you work for. It means your hard efforts will bring you success. Not only by thinking you are able to get the marks if you will wish for, if you will only get what you will work for. So for this you have to work hard. So students, kindly pay attention to these tips and strategies and to solve the para jumbles. Wish you all very best.